We made over $300,000 with our very first dropshipping product right here in Australia. Today I'm going to show you exactly what you need to focus on so you can do the same. Plus, stick around to the end and I'll show you exactly what the product was that made us 300K. Tell me what it is now. No, I'm not telling you ever. So if you want to make this kind of money here in Australia dropshipping, you're going to need to take it seriously. So if your mindset is that I'm just going to give this dropship thingy a go, you are going to fail. Why aren't you a ray of sunshine? You've got to really want it and treat it like you would any other job or business. Yes, it is going to take some time to learn the ins and outs of the business, and it certainly can be done. I was working full-time as a cop, a paramedic and a fireman all at the same time. That's literally impossible. Okay, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I definitely was working full-time as a cop, and I was using all of the spare time that I had outside of work to work on the business to get it up and running. So if you're not going to give it everything you've got, then you may as well not even start in the very beginning. Don't even bother. Just saying that I'm going to give it a go and I might see how this thing goes, you're not going to reach the 100K plus mark. That's for absolute certain. Yes, you may make a few sales here and there, but it's never going to be enough to replace your full-time income from your job or your current business, let alone be able to find a winning product like the one I'm going to show you towards the end here. Now, before you do anything, you need to decide whether you're going to use paid ads or free methods to get customers, because this is going to dictate what you do moving forward. Now, either way, you're going to need to have really good creative for these ads or videos, free or paid, to get customers. And this is definitely not something you want to go and try and learn to do yourself. No, I can do it myself. You're going to have enough on your plate learning how to build all these successful components of a dropshipping store, and that's where your focus should remain. And that's why doing the creative is the one thing that we really do insist on people outsourcing to get something right. Purely because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how good your store is and how well it functions if you're not going to get people to the site in the first place. So that creative is super important. Especially now it's Q4 at the end of the year, we need to start looking to test lots of different products to scale those ones up during the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. So by far the best resource that we found for getting highly converting e-commerce creative is Viral Ecom Ads. We've been working with these guys for quite a few years now and they never miss a beat. Now, as you can see here on their website, they do all kinds of ad formats, from video ads to image ads, UGC ads, which is very important at the moment, and they even do animated ads. Now, it's really easy. All you have to do is send your product to them and they will make the ads for you guys. You don't have to spend weeks or months learning how to do video production, let alone how to build a highly performing piece of content that will actually convert. If we go into the packages, so go to video ads, for example, we can go in here and we can look at all the different packages that they offer. So they do split testing package here, a video ad package by itself, 3 ad variations for one product. But if you notice the price, look at the price, even for non-members, at $60. That's 4 ad variations for the one product. That's 4 ads. So you're looking at only $15 an ad. I mean, think about it. Could you even go and make an ad as well as they could make it for $15? And not to mention the time it's going to take you to try and make that ad. And that's why we've used these guys for so many years, because you just cannot beat the quality of ads that you get. And if you do need edits or if you do need some sort of a revision, they'll do it for you. But you don't even have to take my word for it. You can come in here to the video ad examples or any of the examples along here in the tab at the top, and you can actually see for yourself. They've got a full page of examples of all the ads that they've done previously, so feel free to go through and check those out. But what I think is the most valuable thing that they have at the moment is the VIP sign up. This thing is nuts. And at the moment they're doing 75% off this VIP membership with 24-hour delivery on your creatives, which is crazy. And if you look at what that means for each of the packages, as far as the money goes, VIP members only pay $15 for 4 ad variations. So that works out to like $3.75 an ad. I mean, why would you even bother going to go and make your own creatives at that price? I mean, it's a ridiculous deal. So right now it's 75% off all video ad packages. They do 30% off all the UGC ad packages, and they even deliver on the weekends with this VIP membership too. So you get that priority support, 24-hour ad delivery, which is cool because if you find a trending product and you really want to push it, you're ready to go within 24 hours, and they also do revisions too. So I thought this was cool too. They have the Viral Ecom VIP Discord. So if you've got questions, you can go in there and ask them that. It's pretty good. Exactly. This package allows you to go and test a whole heap of different products at an extremely reasonable price. This is what they do all day long, guys. They don't do anything else. They do just ad creative. So don't think you're going to go out on the weekend and knock up an ad that's going to convert as highly as these ads. Nah, don't need it. I can get traffic to the website myself. Just focus on your business and let viral ecom ads take care of that creative for you. Now, they've also done us a solid and they've given us this 15% discount code for you guys to use on all of their regular ad packages. But because we've known the guys for quite some time, I've convinced them to give us a 10% discount on that VIP package as well. So I'll put the links for viral ecom ads in the description, as well as those 2 discount codes. So if you're at all serious about making real money dropshipping right here in Australia, get that VIP package and just do it right from the very beginning. All right, so the next thing you need to focus on if you want to be successful in dropshipping here in Australia is you must pick a niche, and ideally something that's high ticket. So that means anywhere from sort of $200 and above ideally, because you're not going to be the next Amazon and just sell everything under the sun. You just can't compete against them. And there's 2 main reasons why you need to niche down. As you'll see with our product at the end of this video, we were able to find a specific audience and target it very, very well. Having such a narrow audience allowed us to create a really specific customer avatar. Wait, your customers were blue? So once we knew who they were, finding them and where they hang out was really quite simple. It was just a matter of going to Facebook groups, forums, and using paid ads to reach them. This allowed us to market to our ideal customers directly with both paid and free methods. And it felt like our creatives and our ads were specifically for them, because we were literally creating content for only that audience. So it was specifically for them. So that's why it's so important to have that niche and to really focus in on who that customer avatar is, because you can hit home on those pain points that really going to get them to buy. And that leads me to my second reason to pick a niche. Having that level of focus on a specific industry instantly gives you credibility within that space, because people are more likely to trust a specialist above somebody else who's more of a generalist. And to give you an example, if you had to have some kind of heart surgery, would you go down to your local GP who's an all-rounder and ask them to do it, or would you go to a cardiac surgeon and get them to do it? Extreme, all right. What are you even doing here? Now, next is the actual website itself. And over the years, I've seen many different people try to cobble together some kind of a free or cheap solution for a website. It's gonna work, trust me. Only for it all to fall apart into a big mess over time. Don't do this, just go with the very best from the beginning. And I've said this in many different videos, but we need to harp on it one more time. It's Shopify, all right? We need to just stick with Shopify. It's the best solution when you're first getting started, but also to scale when you're ready to scale up. It can handle anything from a few sales right up to multi-million-dollar sales, because business is hard enough without having that kind of issue hanging over your head, wondering if your website's going to crash or you're going to get ripped off somehow. And at the end of the day, Shopify is just so simple to use, even a child could use it, and they do. How do I use this Shopify? I don't get it. I'm not surprised. Okay, now our first winning product that made us 300K in the first year. Now there's 3 questions that people always ask when I tell them about this product. How did you select the product? How long did it take to build the website? And when did you get your first sale? Well, firstly, this product was one that Clint came up with randomly when we were doing some brainstorming for products, and we added it to the list of products that we wanted to start researching to sell. However, we didn't just go with the first random product that we thought of. That was just one of the products we added to the list. We only decided to make that our product that we were going to run with after about a week or so of product research to make sure that the numbers added up and it was actually going to be a viable product moving forward. So a lot of people get stuck in the trap of getting emotional about the products that they want to sell. That's a big mistake. You don't necessarily have to be into the product you're selling. Sure, it does help if you're into it, but you don't have to be into the product to make it work. And as you'll see with this product, it's very hard to get passionate about it, let me tell you. All right, so the store, it took around about 2 weeks for me to learn how to do the process and get the store live. And that was a bit of a process of trial and error, obviously. In those first couple of weeks, I'd never built a store before in my life. I was working full time in the police force at the time, so I had very little computer skills other than typing out statements. So building a website was completely different, but I did get a very basic version of our first website up and running, which was enough for us to start making sales. Now our first sale, I remember exactly where we were at the time. My brother and I were both at my parents' house having dinner when we first heard that Shopify ching, and I tell you what, it was the sweetest moment ever. We leapt up and we're doing high fives. Come on! We made a sale. Oh, what a special moment. Dude, what's the product? All right. The first product was caravan covers. We did over 300K the first year selling only caravan covers. Now, when you do open your store, you're definitely not going to want to put your home address on there. So watch this video right now to see how to get a virtual address for your business.